Marvel's Fantastic Four reboot. A project already looking shakier than a one-legged stool in a wind tunnel, between the rumors of girlboss energy leading the charge, and Pedro Pascal reportedly swiping his co-star's clothes, like he's in a late-stage Britney Spears cosplay meltdown. We are in for a ride, folks. You might remember when Pedro Pascal was just the guy with a bucket helmet who didn't talk much. Now he's out here grabbing sweaters off Dakota Johnson like a deranged raccoon rifling through laundry. According to Dakota herself on The Tonight Show, no less, Pedro showed up to a Stevie Nicks concert in her sweater. Fallon laughs. The crowd laughs. America laughs. Me? I reach for a bucket and a bottle of bleach. Apparently this isn't a one-time incident either. Oh no, Dakota says...
He does that a lot. He takes my clothes.
Of course he does.
Yeah, he's like always underdressed. Well, I mean like he's wearing a t-shirt and it's cold outside.
Yeah.
Not like he forgot his pants.
She adds, well yeah, maybe that's because he's dressing from a pile of women's clothing he didn't ask to borrow. But wait, the rabbit hole gets deeper. You think that's weird? Let's talk public appearances where Pascal's been seen touching Vanessa Kirby, grabbing her, uninvited, supposedly because of social anxiety.
I was fired from my last job for doing that. It's called Therapy Pedro. Try it.
And now, thanks to Dakota's Fallon confession, Pedro's fashion choices are officially making more headlines than his acting. That's a solid sign your career's heading toward the Florida Man section of Google News. You see, this whole thing gives me flashbacks. Josh Trank flashbacks. Remember that Fantastic Four disaster from 2015? Trank went off the rails. Allegedly trashed his place, showed up high, possibly drunk, maybe both. Had a meltdown so bad he disowned his own movie before it even premiered.
Bold move, Cotton.
And now, Pedro's becoming that guy. The walking distraction, the clickbait headline. The actor who turns your $250 million tentpole into a TMZ reel with special guest commentary from an HR department. Oh, but don't worry. When confronted about this insanity, media outlets rush to spin it all as quirky, because if you're a charming progressive icon, it's never creepy. Just unexpected.
Gosh, what a lovable weirdo. He's just borrowing clothes. He's just licking poles. He's just...
One breakdown away from mailing his toenail clippings to Brie Larson. We're supposed to see this as harmless. I see it as foreshadowing. And yeah, sure, I'm not saying Pedro Pascal is the next Ed Gein, but if one day we find out he has a shrine made of corsets and banana peels behind a false wall in his closet, I'm just saying I called it. The Fantastic Four is shaping up to be less Marvel's first family and more like Marvel's first restraining order. You've got girl boss overload, public image crack-ups, and now your leading man is turning his co-star's wardrobes into a thrift store. When Tommy Wiseau starts looking like the sane one, you've got problems. So maybe, just maybe, Marvel should stop trying to build billion-dollar franchises around walking headlines with identity crises and focus on, I don't know, storytelling. Just a thought. Anyway, let me know in the comments. Is Pedro Pascal a harmless goofball? Or the next entry in Disney's long-running saga? Why can't we have normal people anymore? Until next time, keep your eyes on the screen, and your sweaters under lock and key. If you like this little descent into media madness, go ahead and like the video. If you disagreed violently but couldn't look away, share it with someone who deserves to suffer too. And if you want more reviews, rants, and reels from the cinematic void, subscribe. Because the booth is always open, the bulb's always dying, and it only gets weirder from here.
In a smoky back room, on a midnight screen, we're digging through reels that'll haunt your dreams. From creatures of the night to heroes of space, we'll take you to the edge in this wild, weird place. Crack open the celluloid, let's see what's inside. Horror, sci-fi, and thrillers collide. We're here to dig up the good, bad, and strange through decades of cinema's mad, twisted range.